But the league done the end, and lots of debates are coming up on who should win, who should be the Premier League best player, on the PFA awards, who will win the best player, young best player, all of these things. And of course, I go there, I go state I'm here clearly say, Nico Riley go win
Youngest
youngest
player.
player. That one is automatic. He go win am. That's by the way. But the main one where everybody dey on now this one. Now, Bernardo Silva
I start becoming.
be there out of this conversation for a long time. But it take people when season don dey end for people to know say na this guy na him don dey carry
This
Man
Man
City since. You know, even when Rodri dey there, if you take this guy out of that team, problem go dey
Yes.
because him be like say na him dey run the show for Guardiola right now. So Bernardo Silva don enter the conversation. There's Declan Rice,
And
there's
Bruno.
Bruno Fernandes, there's David Raya. Wey na dem be the hot cakes now. There's David Raya. Na only one goalkeeper na I think na Schmeichel. Schmeichel, na him be the first, na him be the first and only goalkeeper wey don win the
Yeah.
PFA as a goalkeeper. So Raya dey in contention. Raya dey in contention.
Joe Hart won it.
No, na only one goalkeeper, na only him the goalkeeper wey don win am. So Raya dey in contention. What's his name? If you call those the little matter of where they put for the conversation too. But we know the hot cakes. Bruno Fernandes, Declan Rice, and Bernardo Silva na the three guys wey dey in contention, and this one now go determine if now people might give us some theories now. You know, somebody's gonna say Bruno deserves it whether or not he win anything for Premier League or not. He deserves it based on how he don carry Manchester United break their assist. If he go break their, he just needs to break their to equal, and then
Yes.
one, two, three to actually break the record. You know, for their most assists in the season. For Bernardo Silva, if Manchester City wins the league, of course they say deserves to win it based on this. Then Arsenal, if Declan Rice wins the Premier League, they believe say that Rice deserved this. So everything they hinged on this thing. The only person where be a standout this thing for all of them na Bruno Fernandes, whether he win or not. Because based on the performance this season, he deserves to win it. Now, waiting people they make argument for. But okay, let's talk about it. For in your opinion, and why, who should be the PFA player of the
Well,
year?
I don't think he's looking like the standout player in Arsenal is David Raya. But if Arsenal should end up winning this league, I don't think he will win that award. He would rather give it to Bruno Fernandes or Bernardo Silva. I don't think because Raya as it is, let's say he has set the team up even to this point where we are. So we should now go on and another Arsenal player should not try and put us over the edge. I don't think Raya will win the PFA player of the year. I'd rather give it to someone like Bernardo Silva or like I'm talking about, or Bruno Fernandes of Manchester United. Even most likely, maybe Bruno Fernandes. If you check his assists and everything, maybe Bruno Fernandes. Because Raya, quite alright, he has had an excellent season. But if one thing that would just looks, he gets some kind of games to be say that if for just like against that Wolves match, all those kind against Wolves, especially against Wolves, against Bournemouth, champions are meant to at least help their team, give them more lifespan, that
Yes.
kind of thing. So that with that one alone, I no go even carry that thing give am. No go even for say those games now we ended up like Bournemouth match ended up playing a draw against Wolves. They ended up winning that game like 2-1. At least those crucial games, so we say we don't come think say na dear Arsenal don't lose the league. He stood out in those games. Still should have been better by now. So if they call David Raya as a nice keeper, I don't even give him that award at all.
Okay, 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 give me your thoughts before I go into something.
Going when we first started this talk, I was saying that for me, anybody they give in between Declan Rice and Bruno, because that time Arsenal were more favourite to win the league. And if you look at the clause behind most of them, if you check it, they want the Arsenal player, the player representing Arsenal and player representing Man City. If you check what is behind them, it's either if they win the league, which know that if Arsenal win the league, they will surely give it to Declan Rice, obviously somehow like that. And if Man City win the league, it will be Bernardo. But coming to Bruno's end, you find out that bro, if you look at the way Bruno is ranking in highest chances created, highest ball to the final third, highest big chance, highest assist. You understand? If you look at only as an attacking midfielder, if you want to rate an attacking midfielder, you use this as a marking scheme to check his performance. And if you look at this marking scheme, he have ticked all the boxes there. You understand? So if you judge with this thing, Bruno obviously is the player of the season. You understand? But now, if you now come in terms of who, if they win, if other players that win the league, if Man City win the league, obviously it's Bernardo because he's that backbone. I remember against Arsenal, I want the way Bruno take mark from where he run from, cover, meet Havertz, clear that ball.
Bernardo.
Eh? I was even thinking that it was Kuzanov that did that run. And I saw one, I don't say that now short frame, with like mosquito, which is Bernardo Silva.
Yes. But if you ask me for okay,
You understand? But I'm not taking the fact that Rodri is not doing something there. Oh. But if you look at it, but if you check it, most of the way Rodri is putting out a very good performance, look who is behind him, Bernardo. And if you check the time way, if you check any time where Bernardo no dey the game, we know they for that Man City game or you know the team like if you know they form in that game, you know say Man City go come struggle. Check it no go dey that free again. You understand? So that's why I say okay.
if you ask me for my own ultimate, like they say, na me go give that award. Who I go give am to? I'm not a Manchester United fan. I don't even like them, but you see Bruno Fernandes.
That is it.
I love that guy so much. I don't even know why he has spent so much time in that club because that guy na
See,
magician.
I told somebody that why people are not rating Bruno
And because the man
is
way
because of his a team that is not that Fernando not doing anywhere.
no
They're
be
not doing
say
good.
for now before the past since he
For the
come back
past 10 years now.
since
The
he come
past
that
10 years now.
club they never see
Since the past 10 years. Man, you have
if he
not,
was in a team that was winning
like
titles,
I didn't mean it was in Man
I
City.
think we're on the Ballon d'Or conversation.
I didn't mean
no leave Man City.
Leave Man City.
For saying they team at least they reach Champions League semi-final
So, yes.
or like Arsenal now let me use that point they go dey nearly people
Now the thing that
they go dey notice am.
I think that if Bruno were to be in a team that is performing very well, let's give the Barca and the Madrid, and they get very nice. Though might get PR, but think that what's killing my PR is that they're not doing well. I think man is doing well now with this PR they have. Let me ask you, Bruno would have had at least a Ballon d'Or to his name because look at it, he's one of the most consistent midfielder since he come.
That Ballon d'Or no go really because person wey no dey play Champions League how you wan.
No, under
No, but with a lot of teams where the team where they play, if in the team where they
if in
play,
the
hell, let's
team where
that
they
one.
play the Champions League and they have and he's performing well.
look at this performance now. Imagine say wetin they do for Premier League now. Come say
Come
man, you come the Champions League. He come
with
reach
this
semi-final.
performance, with this
He
performance,
go dey Ballon d'Or
Ballon
conversation.
d'Or your top two.
Because the people wey dey even dey contend now, aside for the strikers now wey dey score
Na
goals,
only strikers.
him dey there in terms of numbers.
But this one season in season out na only Premier League go dey play you go dey struggle every season.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I say that people now if I didn't mean
The time when you
Bruno
go manage enter
played-
Europa League you go don just go there mess
that's
up.
I didn't mean Bruno played for a very big team, like a team that is winning, that competing for the Champions League. Some conversation that they are saying that like that kind of thought they bring Van Dijk. They bring Bruno to that conversation. People will not argue much. You understand? Like that time they bring Van Dijk because if Van Dijk bin come out for that Champions League team or season Kiniko, that season wey he do good. I didn't mean Bruno was in a team that is performing very well. All this talk we say, I tell you that Bruno for me, Bruno and De Bruyne, the only difference that between Bruno and KDB is because KDB was in Man City, Bruno is in Manchester United.
This award, they a lot of people feel like say they're very tricky, and based on say I understand English press politics, but thank God say this ones now players they usually vote this one. Players. That's why I was very confused when Foden won it ahead of Rodri, because that season Rodri was their best player. Was it was last season now?
And last season,
Foden was
last
their,
two seasons,
well, it was the Rodri was the best player that season because I was shocked. I was just shocked that I watched Man City. I watch Man. Yes, this guy was scoring the goals, but in terms of when you see the coordination of that team was Rodri, and you know
against
it happened as it happened because numbers these days always they louder than performance. Person performance. A player can stink throughout the match, score one goal.
example,
You know,
Ivan Toney against Liverpool.
You know,
They're playing 1-0. Liverpool's winning the 1-0. Before you know, he just get one ball. Boy, internet boom. The rating reach
So,
7.5.
true. So that is what the series is. So I believe say with the politics wey dey this thing, if Arsenal wins the Premier League, I feel like say, or let's say they won't just do am by the players
You
want
just
to play by
compensate
person.
am, carry am give
This
the
thing.
drive because if you ask
This
for
thing, but I feel like say Declan Rice dey in terms of the conversation, the hot conversation. Now Declan Rice they put there, but I feel like say this is what I don't want. Declan Rice supposed to be top of that list for Arsenal. Gabriel been there because I've seen that injury, come there on and off, and this so about 10 games now. Our defense is shaky, very shaky, and I can't even save the team. But I feel like say Blue Fernandez should win this one, not just because he won't break assist record, but because of what he means to football they watch. Bruno Fernandes now is a complete midfielder. During Amorim, when Manchester United was bad, he was
He was
shining.
there.
He come under carriage, he dey
Yeah.
perform. So
Under 10 hands was
so this guy
Under coach, all those you want to play as a coach. You know, even now Fred they make me believe say that thing said no, they even dey real.
as well.
You will still see his effort, no matter the
he go
no matter
still
the
playing
coach.
football. He go still playing football. He won't play. So I believe say Bruno should win it. I'm an Arsenal fan, so I go still tell you. I believe from wetin we dey when we dey judge this thing na a player something, no be team. Bruno deserves to win that award above any other person wey they wan put there. Yes. So, but let your thoughts in the comment section. What do you make of the PFA awards at the end of the season? Who deserves to win them? Tell us no.